So I figured out the mic situation. It just sounds better when it's right here instead of like down. So I'm gonna hold it up like a professional. All right. Well, we're just gonna do that. And yeah, it's a little rainy today. Got some really good sleep last night because of it, but really hope it clears out by tomorrow so I can go swimming. I hope everyone's day is going all right, and you guys are doing well. Again, I'd love to hear some questions from you guys. If you have any in mind, send them my way on my Instagram, either BradenG79 or my YouTube channel name is also my Instagram lifting account name. So send questions and I will make an entire video for you. So if you guys have anything to send my way. But today I want to talk about self-perception, kind of, or if I am who I think I am, or who I think I was, I guess. I'd say somewhat recently, I realized that I was kind of just regurgitating a lot of the information that I was being presented with to other people and kind of like claiming it as my own a little bit, which is a little bit problematic for a couple reasons, but mainly because I'm not having my own thoughts or creating my own interpretation of the world. I'm just kind of repeating what other people have laid a path for me through, and that's not something that I want to do. I want to be able to construct my own thoughts and have deep criticism in a real way. And I think a lot of young people get trapped in this because they don't know how to interpret it or interpret some thoughts that people are having. But I love that after I made that realization of am I who I think I am, and how is this affecting me, I started to break out of that mold kind of, and rather than regurgitating the information that I've heard that in the media that I surround myself with, I kind of started creating my own images and portrayals of those ideas. And I love the media that I surround myself with, like the advice that I'm getting from social media and other aspects of that. However, just like regurgitating it, it's not helping anyone. You're just kind of repeating a message. Whenever I started taking those messages as inspiration rather than law, I started realizing some really, really great progress. I started noticing me growing and actually being who I kind of wanted to be, and I've changed a lot because of it. Um, a great example of this is that I listen to a podcast called the Art Podcast, and they have a Patreon, and two people have an advice show on that Patreon, and they're both very mature. And one of them gives out really good advice, and I started just using that advice to help friends in situations that they were asking about, rather than like taking the context from the situation and using it. And I realized that almost instantly, and I was like, that's not exactly what I want to be doing. And as a friend, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be giving my own advice on the situation at hand with the context given. So rather than using that advice from that show to help others that are asking about it, I've been trying to just start thinking about my own ideas and my own way of viewing this world. And I think that's kind of what maturity is. It's taking life experience and putting it into perspective from someone that hasn't had it, or growing because of the mistakes you've made. And I lay that question onto you. Are you having original thoughts and ideas, or are you hearing something and kind of repeating it into the ether? I highly recommend you do some self observation on some opinions you may have and see if it's just something that someone else has said, or if it's something that you truly believe in. And if it's something that you've come to your own decision on and decided yourself, that's great. I love that. But if it's just an opinion that someone else has had that you've just stuck with and haven't thought much about, think about it for a little bit. See what's good and bad about it, or try and look at a different perspective about those opinions. And I think through that process, you'll grow a little bit and as a person, and maybe even a lot if you spend enough time thinking about it. But yeah, that's my little spiel about that. I guess we're gonna move on to life talk because I really didn't have a lot about that. It's just something that was been uh, picking my mind for a while, and I don't feel like repeating a bunch of the stuff that I just said. Uh, but yeah, I've been journaling every day still, and it's really been helping me come up with ideas about for like this channel and stuff like that. But I would again really love to get active with the people that are watching my videos because I see that there are people watching my videos. Just send a DM or something and ask a question if you need advice on something. I'd love to break it down and see what you guys are going through and see how maybe I could interpret that. And I think it'd be fun to see that kind of stuff. I've only had one person request it, and it was posing tips for like bodybuilding style poses, and got that done. Wasn't that bad. Recently, I've been making a lot more plans with friends because my life kind of just felt a little stale. So hopefully, if this rain clears up by tomorrow, I'll go swimming with some friends, have a good time. I'm really excited to see them all. And yeah, I realized this after I went and watched a movie with my friends, and it really took a lot of stress off my shoulders to like do something besides work. So I'm very excited to do that. My freaking mom called me, so I lost out on a little bit of footage, but that's okay. I was basically done with my spiel anyways. I just kind of went on a rant about if you guys have questions or anything, I'd love to make videos on them. So keep me posted on that, and any advice or critiques would be nice. Just again, DM me or comment on a video. I'd love some feedback because I know people are watching. And yeah, I'm gonna go hit chest and triceps, so I'll probably see you on the incline bench. I'm sorry about the footage loss, but shouldn't be too bad.
See? I'm trying to go to your life. They're all saggy, dude. Good job. I can't flex it well. Oh, I got it! Wayne? Wait, Wayne? If I was that way, I'd be pretty solid.